And that's going up front in a hurry. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bebeto! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Spread to the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serbia have it back and can go again. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. And he's certainly onside here. That's a lovely pass. It's out for a goal kick. Lam. Over to the right flank.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Bebeto. Iniesta is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Rodri. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pepe. And it's half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please join me in
Manchester
wishing all the
United
best
really
to
are
members of
in
our
control
fan
here.
club
They've
celebrating
done
their
exactly
wedding
what they set out to
anniversary
do. There's a
And
genuine
please
flow
welcome
about their
to the
football,
field.
and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So, into the second half. Onuachu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot, surely! No, it's wide. Lam. Rodri at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Rafinha. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bade. And it's Bellingham. Lam. Onuachu. Rafinha. Iniesta. Threads one in. Lam has it out wide and in space. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam is onto this. Lam.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can't... And he shoots! Oh, good finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Lahm.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Crosses it into the... Terrific effort! Oh, almost a sixth!
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Vardiol. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kvaratskhelia being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Park Ji-sung. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri gets flagged offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bade. And it's Lahm. Yilmaz. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he get on the end of this? And a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Pepe. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Throw in. Serbia choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Pepe. Coming on the field is
Iniesta.
number 27.
And Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Bebeto. Looking to play him in. And this is Iniesta. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Can he get it through? He has a look up. Cleared away. Decent chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
79 minutes is number 3.
Lahm. Iniesta. Tries to pass it through. Lam. Onuachu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri. And it's Lam. Iniesta. For Lam. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his team.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
The goal scorer for
Well, I think we've
Manchester
reached the
United.
point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 11, Rafinha.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Onuachu.
There will be
Plenty of
5 minutes
appeals, but the
added
referee
time.
is not interested. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for options for movement. Guardiola. And this is Park Ji-sung. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
And now,
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. So it's away we go then. Park Ji-sung. Ball played for Kukçu. Oh, good spread.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chiellini. Hazard going after that. And it's Kukçu. Park Ji-sung. Hazard wants to run onto this. And he's taking no chances there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Reinders. De Jong. And it's Van Dijk. Spread out to the left. And that's going wide left. And here's Gakpo. Ake. Ake with the cross. Towering header! It's hit the upright. Crossed in again.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Elects to cross. Neuer gets it away. Lahm. Now it's Torres. And this is Hazard. He is starved of space and time. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Oh, that's fabulous. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Lahm. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. De Vrij did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iniesta is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Yamal. Howson. Ball played for Kukçu. And here's Torres. Hazard tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dumfries. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary. And this is Depay. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Torres. Into the channel. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Frimpong. Frimpong makes a move down the right. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gravenberg. That's a sharp pass. And it's Kukçu. And here's Torres. Kukçu. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Iniesta. Goes for a shot! Reinders. Van Dijk. Reinders. Gravenberg. Played out to the left flank. They get a throw in. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target. Lahm.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's Memphis Depay! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 4.
Park Ji-sung. Yamal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gakpo. And it's Reinders. He's on it, can he get away? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Depay. Frimpong. Chiellini wins the duel this time. Kukçu. Aimed beyond the defence. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Lahm. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! Oh, it's hit the post! And yes, it's there! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
71,550.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Kukçu does well not to be outdone there. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. Gravenberg delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Howson proves too strong.
Substitutions taking place.
Reinders! They want to be quick to recover this. Park Ji-sung clears without hesitation. Now, can they get him away? Frimpong receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Yamal. He'll try from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Into the last quarter of an hour. Reinders. Now it's Brobby.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And a chance! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
The Netherlands really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Manchester United are making a change now. Brzezinski coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Brobby! That's a little off target. And here's Marlon. Chance, surely! And again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Brobby clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Simmons! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The Netherlands found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter...
And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Nicely aimed pass. Rice. Now it's Iniesta. Played out towards the right wing. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He slings it in. Getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Messi goes short. Cannavaro with the clearance. In once more. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Azar. It's Park Ji-suk. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance, surely! Oh, good effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gonzalez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, asegúrense de arrojar toda la basura en los botes distribuidos en el estadio. Muchas gracias.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Scotland have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Bebeto. Turns back here, probably the best option. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There's been a lot of people raving about Billy Gilmour, and it's not hard to see why. Praised for his ball skills, which some said were world-class when he was at an extremely young age. And a lot of play tends to go through him, whether he delivers incisive passing or whether he's actually just dribbling with the ball up the pitch, you know. And I was particularly impressed when he took England on in the summer of 2021. This guy looks like a fantastic emerging talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. McTominay, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Christie. Bebeto. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Rice! Goal! Manchester United! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's McTominay. Looking for the far post. And he knocks it clear.
Scotland really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width.
It's Azar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been knocked clear. Pass somewhat off target. He's beaten the last. Bebeto! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Gilmour. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shoots! Chiellini. And it's Iniesta. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Adams. Christie. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Iniesta. Christie. Christie proves just a little bit too strong. Robertson.
Such good technique.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bebeto. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Great chance! Off the post! McTominay. McGinn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Gilmore. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too much...
Just the keeper in it. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And the shot! And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United are having a ball here. And a chance! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Substitution for Scotland.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
On the field is
McTominay can get it clear. And this is Rosicki. Shapes to shoot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United, after 60
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's McGinn. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide, driven in, and he gets rid in a hurry. The muscular approach does pay off here. Bebeto is fouled. Chiellini. Spread to the right. Looking to play him in. Spread out to the left. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot! And it's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Scotland still making a fight of this. Didn't quite work for him. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Number 24.
Bebeto looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Bebeto! Robertson. And it's Robertson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just eases him off the ball. In with the challenge. Lam. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Park Ji-sung. Lofted in, and he's cut it out. McTominay. Robertson. Gilmore.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rice, given the lift of his goal. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cross from Bebe. He leaps for it! Keeper always had the measure of that. McGinn. He's in a great position here. But that has been slung wide.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Gilmore. And that is out of play. Robertson. And it's Gilmore. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. Defending of the desperate variety. McTominay. Looking for options for movement. Played in. Howson clears it away. Robertson with the short one. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has earned a reprieve for the... Oh, shooting chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Bebeto, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team.